I'm Danny Walsnup and I sing in Ask Alexandria. You're watching Bring the Noise. It's good to be back. I mean, it's common knowledge England isn't exactly my favourite place in the world, but the shows are always awesome, so I'm always happy to come here for the shows. We just flew here from Los Angeles and haven't slept, so our equipment only just arrived 4 hours late as well, so it's kind of a hodgepodge day. We don't know how the show's gonna go, but we've got high hopes. It'll be good. Always is. Yes, Charlie Sheen called us. He wanted us to open up on his tour, but we were allowed because we're doing this. It's like going on now. I fucking love him. I love Charlie Sheen. I would love to have taken that tour and just gone on a world tour, just talking about random shit with Charlie Sheen and doing cocaine with strippers in hotels. It would have been so much fun. It was incredible, and it was touch and go because it's so different from the first album. But it's also real, and nobody really releases real albums anymore. Like, it's honest, and it's exactly what we're going through and exactly what I was going through. It's just, it's a completely real album. Like, what I'm talking about in it is exact. Yeah, but at the time I thought it was a good idea because I was on a lot of drugs then, and I was constantly drunk. So at the time it seemed like a real good idea, and then since it came out, everyone's just fully all up on my shit about it. We have our suspicions of how that night came about, because there were a lot of unexplained things that happened that night that led up to me being that messed up, that people were there that weren't supposed to be there, and they were spending a lot of money on things for me that they weren't supposed to be spending a lot of money on, and we kind of feel like it might be a kind of behind the scenes publicity stunt at my expense. But I don't know, at the end of the day it was a one night thing. It's not like it happens loads, and yeah, it sucked and we are sorry about it. I'm going back and we're doing a free show. I just feel like it's been blown out of proportion. Like, I do worse shit than that all the time, just nobody's got it on video and it isn't on at a show. I don't know, like, everyone's done dumb shit. It opened my eyes to a lot of my own problems, but my problems kind of define me, and they are me, and it's what's made me who I am. And I kind of feel as long as I'm still breathing and I can perform, it's fine. Yeah, it's completely impossible to have any kind of personal life. Like, anything I do somehow ends up online, or somebody talks about it and then everyone knows. Like, even stuff down to like having girlfriends, going out, doing stuff, everything is completely publicized. Because nobody talks about when you go out and do something really good, or you go out and do something really nice, or you go out and don't really do anything interesting at all. Just when you do something bad, everyone talks about it and they don't shut up about it. It gets worse the more people hear it, because the story changes a bit, and then you just get a really bad reputation, which I deserve, but it's not as bad. Yes, I mean it is by definition. I mean, I'm not the only person in the band by far with the issues. Like, everyone has their vices. I think we're definitely slowing down with it, but I mean, it's what we do. It's what we enjoy doing, and however much we are slowing down, we make sure we don't do anything before shows. Like, maybe have 1 or 2 drinks. If we've got like big stuff coming up, like a big festival or like TV appearances and stuff, make sure we stay calm and stay cool for it. We definitely aren't as wild as we were, because a lot of the substances and stuff are gone now. It's mostly just drink. If anything, they've brought us more together. Because whereas before, me and Ben would fuck off and get stupidly drunk and come back, and the other guys sort of got drunk by themselves, and it kind of comes into argument because we never hang out. Because now, everyone's in on it. Everyone gets shit-faced together, and I don't know. If anything, it's kind of brought us together. We figured it out. Because they see it as we completely left and ditched and didn't pay attention to England or Europe or any of that stuff. The fact that they know about us and our fans proves that we've done the right thing. Like, bands can get really big in England, then they'll go over to America and nobody knows who they are there, and they'll go to other places and nobody knows who they are. They have to build the fan base. If you go to America, build a fan base there, everywhere else hears about you, kind of just by association with being big in America. So we came over to England for the first time, played our first show after a year of being in America. We'd never played a show in England before we went to America, and we had sold out show. Everyone knew who we were and everyone had fun. I feel we've done it the right way, because now we have the opportunity when we do come back here, we have more money to put on a better show and to have bigger production. No, not at all. At the end of the day, most of it is done by just stupid little kids who turn into keyboard Rambos and, I mean, have no opinion that will ever count for anything. Most of them just talk shit for the sake of talking shit. Don't touch heroin. That would be the one. And don't fuck that one stripper. Or if you do, use 2 condoms, because the first one's gonna split.